Original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we read your emails and play your voicemails and read your reviews. I am Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
And I'm producer Maria.
Welcome.
I think we have some new reviews, no?
I think we do. This one, I'll read this one because the subject is I love Melissa Stettin.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
This is from Cell C. I enjoy the show, but I'm mostly here because I secretly want Melissa to have my midlife children and for her to dump Martin and be my sugar mama when her 30,000 doggy coins she bought at 0.001 cents, $30, are worth $30,000 each.
Oh my God.
By the way, I now own 50,000 doggy coin. I bought more, baby. It's going up.
It is going
You're
up.
gonna be
Elon's
so
on your
rich.
side. Elon's
It's
on
actually,
your side.
it is pronounced Doge coin. That's the official.
Dogecoin?
Yeah, but it's doggy coin. I
Coin's
prefer
more
doggy
fun.
coins. I know.
100%. Here's one from Becca Prudy. Boing. I love a podcast that can trick me into believing the hosts are my best friends. That's why I started following them on Instagram. Allie has naturally strawberry blonde hair. Maria makes baking tutorials. And Melissa builds houses for ants. And she's verified. So you definitely want to hear what these ladies have to say.
So funny.
What is this, a school for ants?
For ants?
All my miniature homes.
Melissa does build seriously incredible miniature homes.
It's so
insane.
cool.
I don't know how it's because normally like I watch TV and like I'm on my phone on Twitter, but now like I watch TV, I'm just like building stuff.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's here's another one from Emily. Great show, 5 stars. These ladies are fun to listen to. All the subjects that they discuss are pretty interesting as well. Straight
Pretty
to the point.
interesting as well.
Here's another one from Alka Wacky. 5 stars. Always entertaining.
Thank you.
Here's one from Jess. Love y'all. 5 stars. I binged all the old episodes during quarantine and fell in love with this podcast. The episode about the identical twins has me howling. As an identical twin myself, I have to agree that twins are creepy.
Sorry.
We'll have to submit my stories for a mailbag episode. Anyways, keep up the good work, ladies. La, la, la.
This is from Matagonia. Truly a joy. What a fun show. I love these ladies.
Yeah. So again, thank you guys. Keep sending these in. We love them.
Oh, wait, there's a new one. Did you read this one from Barb?
No.
Delightful, inspiring. This podcast brings me life. These ladies do such a good job at researching such odd topics without taking themselves too seriously. I love freaking out my friends and family by knowing way too much about conspiracy theories and Red Lobster. To everyone that complains about Allie's voice, eat my shorts, jabronis. Her voice is basically a sex icon.
Yeah, I agree. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much for getting it, Barb.
Yeah, Barb. Thanks, Barb.
Thank you, Barb.
We have a couple emails.
Wow. Read them up, girl.
This one's from Logan. Subject is amateur sketch of a leprechaun. Hey, crawlers. In your recent podcast, and at least one other time, you've referenced the infamous leprechaun video. A month or so ago, I made up a party game in which everyone draws the amateur sketch of the leprechaun from memory and then compared to the one in the original video. The drawings are hilarious. Whoever is the closest wins. Love the pod. It's kept me awake many nights. That's a fun game.
That is
fun.
a really fun game.
To draw the leprechaun from memory. All I remember is it has a hat with like a buckle.
Yeah.
And it's got just like that's
Actually,
a fun
don't
game.
even remember.
That's a fun game, Logan. This is from Sarah. Subject is new national park fear.
Okay.
Hi, Allie and Melissa and Maria. I'm a longtime listener, first time writer. I'm obsessed with the podcast. Feel like I'm hanging with the Goyles, and it just brings me so much joy. A friend of mine put me on at the end of 2019, and I have been absolutely losing my mind ever since. I'm writing as I recently developed a new fear thanks to a TikTok I saw. Feral people in national parks?
What?
Apparently this is well known among locals who live around national parks. and known by local law enforcement, but widely dismissed by higher levels of police. What? There's one case of a kid who went missing in the 60s, and apparently everyone around Great Smoky Mountains National Parks knows that it was these feral people who took him.
What?
Anyways, here's
have eyes, people?
Here's a link to the Wikipedia disappearance of Dennis Martin. Anyways, love y'all, Sarah. Disappearance of Dennis Martin. June 1969 in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee at the age of 6. People think a feral family took him. That's the theory. That's
What do you mean a feral family? And why are they living in national parks?
It says we categorize feral humans into 3 basic types. Firstly, the experience of people who have had mental transformation in the woods and entered an animal-like state of mind. Secondly, people who have been raised from birth as wild feral humans in North America and specifically the Appalachians. Thirdly, people who deliberately choose this lifestyle.
That's real?
What is
People
that
are born
movie?
feral?
Like,
Nell?
Nell. Yes. Nell. Or like, who was the Jungle Book? Mowgli? Who's the
Yeah, what is this?
Well, you guys got to do a whole episode on it. You guys got to do
On
a whole
feral
episode on
children.
feral people. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the theories is that he was abducted. Okay.
It's like
Feral
in
people.
Pete's Dragon when they want to like, did you guys ever see that movie?
Yes.
Where those people keep wanting to take Elliot back. Or Pete.
Right.
Elliot's a dragon. And they're like mountain people.
Okay. Well, let's get to some of these voicemails.
This is so confusing.
Now, just watch the movie Nell. It'll explain everything.
The mysterious lives of Appalachian hermits. I mean, we really got to like look into this. This is crazy.
This is interesting. Really interesting.
Huh.
Appalachian mountain
I mean, is it people that
clans.
just go live in the woods, like
I guess off the grid?
Ted Kaczynski style, or like
yeah, I mean, it's
would
like
you be
cottage
considered-
core. It's like hardcore cottage core.
HCCC.
HCCC.
People who take it a little too far. Okay, let's get into some voicemails.
Hey, this message is for web crawlers.
Ooh.
This is Alex from Denver.
That's nice.
I want to tell you guys a spooky story that happened to me a couple weeks ago. My girlfriend, I was staying at her house, and her daughter, who's 2 years old, was having trouble sleeping, kept waking up every night at 2 in the morning, claiming that she saw little monsters in her room.
Oh.
And so we knew this was happening. So the night I stayed over there, I get up really early for work, like 5 in the morning. So I slept in the basement so that if her daughter woke up, she can move her daughter into her bed and I wouldn't get disturbed and all that, right?
Yeah.
Well, so that night, I'd been sleeping in the basement. At 2 a.m. on the dot, I feel a hand grab my leg.
What?
And I wake up and I
No.
like yelped, like, ugh, you know?
No.
And no one's in the room. I'm looking around. There's no like ghostly apparitions or anything, but I like felt a firm hand on my ankle. So I'm laying there, you know, completely terrified at this point, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And about 2:15, about 15 minutes after I get grabbed, I hear little feet running around on the floor above me,
No.
which is her daughter's bedroom. So I just figured her daughter just climbed out of her crib. She's running around her room because she can't sleep. She's trying to play or something. And so that kind of calms me down a little bit. And then about 2:30, so about 15 minutes after that, I can hear the feet running around. Her daughter just starts bawling, crying. And she cries and cries and cries. Eventually, I can hear my girlfriend get up. And I hear like full-size human, you know, adult footsteps, like thump across from her bedroom to her daughter's bedroom on the floor above me. And I hear her like try to calm her daughter down. And then thump back to her bedroom. And then, you know, a couple, maybe 5-10 minutes again go by, and I can hear little feet running around again. My man, her daughter climbed out of her crib again. You know, like the kid's got to be, you know, to switch to a daybed kind of thing. And then her daughter, again, a couple minutes after that, daughter starts crying again. I hear the adult feet, gets her daughter. I can hear her pick her up out of, like, you know, off the floor. Then I can hear both of them kind of talking as they go back to her bedroom.
Oh no, I don't.
She puts her in bed with her, you know, get her back to sleep.
I hate this.
I know.
So I fall back to sleep. The next morning, you know, I'm talking to my girlfriend on the phone, and I go, you know, hey, it's crazy. I didn't know your daughter could come out of her crib.
No, stop.
She was like running around. She must have hurt herself or something. She was like, what are you talking about? She didn't climb out of her crib. Both times that I went and checked on her, she was still in her crib.
No.
And so I told her about like how I heard feet running around and stuff, and she was just blew it off. Didn't think of anything of it. I told her I felt like I got grabbed. She blamed it on me, like dreaming.
There's a part 2.
Oh my God, I hate it. I hate it.
So she doesn't believe anything. Doesn't believe that I heard feet running around, the girlfriend, and blames me getting grabbed on me having a bad dream or something. Blew the whole thing off. So I was going to do more investigation to see if there's more spooky things going on in our house. But we broke up. So now I can't go back and doing more spooky investigation. But love your podcast. You guys are great. And you inspired me and a bunch of close friends who listen to you guys. We do like a bi-weekly spook night where we all FaceTime each other and tell each other spooky stories from our past.
Oh, that's fun.
We got a whole bunch of them, so I'm sure you'll hear some other people calling in with them. But
yeah.
Love you guys, love the show, and if you're ever in Denver, now that I'm single, hit me up.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
Terrifying.
That's so scary. That is so scary. I hate it.
That's probably why they broke up, because she didn't believe him. And he was reaching out to her to be like, hey, this happened to me. And the girlfriend was like, I don't believe you.
You're lying. Yeah. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who has ghosts in your house, so
yeah. So
sucks to be you.
Yeah.
You know?
He dodged a bullet, man.
Yeah. Good luck with that monster in your house.
Yeah.
Next voicemail.
Hi, y'all. This is for the web crawlers. This is Alexa.
Hello. Hello.
I'm calling. I just wanted to say, first of all, that Allie's performance of It's Allie Time at the inauguration was absolutely moving. It brought tears to my eyes. It was just so beautiful. So thank you for that, Allie. It was such a historic moment for our country.
It really was.
Appreciate that.
It was.
And then I actually want to ask y'all a question. I've been watching a lot of content where a group of friends accidentally or kind of on purpose murder someone, and they all have to help each other cover it up. And it's got me thinking, would I do that for any of my friends? Now, I am in a sorority, so I think legally I would have to say yes. I'm joking, obviously. But I don't know. At first I was like, I definitely wouldn't, because just too much stress, too much anxiety. But then I don't know, because if it was a man that one of my friends really hated, what if it was a shitty man and we had to cover it up because we knew there was no way we could justify self-defense, but he was shitty enough to be killed. So I would love to hear y'all's thoughts
Practical
on that.
magic.
I also would like to let Allie know that I'm friends with Rosie, another great caller inner,
Yes.
and y'all took the same migraine medication or something, but you took it for something else. But Allie, I'm on Adderall too, or whatever your equivalent of that is. So I just say we also have matching medications. I just wanted to be in on that club. So yeah, let me know if y'all would any friend group, doesn't have to be the pod group specifically, if y'all would help any of your friends cover up a murder. My sister's 12. I think I'd definitely help her if it was something stupid she did, but I'm not really sure. So I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts.
Interesting.
Sounds like a big one.
Sounds like she's been watching Search Party.
Yeah. We've done this on the big ones.
Would you cover? Oh yeah, you did do this,
which is another podcast you guys should go check out that I host with Amanda Lund. I couldn't do it. Sorry.
I couldn't do it either. I'd be way too stressed. I was trying to think if it was someone in my family, and I'm I still think I would have too guilty a conscience and think about it every day for the rest of my life.
No, it would ruin
weird,
your life.
because I was yeah, I could do it.
Oh no, Melissa. I can imagine Melissa. Yeah, but Melissa, you'd be
if it was someone who deserved to be killed, if they if it was a guy who raped someone or killed, or he did something terrible, to torture, like
Yeah.
I would, if and someone killed them and there was no way they could be found, yeah, I'd cover it up. If they deserve to die. If it was like an innocent person, I'd be like, sorry, I can't. Like, drunk driving accident or something. Like, I can't. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Also, I was on Vivance, and I had to stop taking it because every time I took it, I started crying.
Oh.
No.
Or you came up with crazy movie ideas like Boss
Yeah,
Dog.
or I
Although
wanted
that
to
was a
produce
genius.
Boss
Yeah,
Dog.
I don't know. Maybe you should still take it.
Yeah.
Hey, this is for the web crawlers. I just realized you're talking about Robert Vidal and not Academy Award winner Robert Duvall. I've been freaked out for the past month and been afraid to watch any of his movies. Okay, love what you do. Bye.
Oh my God, that's
Robert
so
Duvall.
funny. I mean,
Web crawlers, this is Jordan. I'm calling from Texas.
Hi, Joey.
Two things. The first one is just, I gotta say, whenever you do have Craig on next, I hope you'll use my fantastic cowboy-sounding theme.
Oh,
Craig's
right.
Corner.
That's right.
Just gotta say, it's some of my finest work.
It was pretty good.
Also, part 2 of my message commences now. Talking about dreams lately, my wife, I've never heard of this before. She has dreams that continue from one night to the next. She'll wake up in the morning and say, oh, last night I was with, Kim Kardashian and we were whatever. I'm not even going to try to speculate. And then the next day, she'll tell me how her dream the next night picked up from where it left off. And she'll have, it'll be about all sorts of topics. So it's not necessarily a recurring dream. One where she's in a house and going through the cabinets, and she found another room that has more cabinets, and she's excited to go to sleep.
Wow.
So that she can find out the next night what's in the other cabinets. Anyway, I've never heard of this.
that's crazy.
Has anybody else ever
weird.
had that, where dreams continue from one night to the next? And this happens regularly. It seems messed up to me, but what do I know? Okay, as always, love you guys. Bye.
Bye. That's
Wow, that's really interesting.
the only time that has happened to me is like in the morning. If I wake up in the morning and then I immediately fall back asleep,
Fell back asleep.
I can have the same dream, but I never a continual dream. That's weird. That's like what is it called? Lucid dream, or like when you
Yeah, it's like you control why some of your dreams have sequels. Psychology Today.
oh.
Most dreams are unconnected to one another, but a few seem to carry on themes from one dream to another. Does this continuity of content come from the dreams themselves, or is it continuity of content due to a continuity of experiences in our waking life? Like this writer wrote continuity
Continuity is stupid.
4
Stupid
times
word.
in one sentence. So there's a really long article on it that I'm not going to read, but
Huh.
apparently it happens, but rarely.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's crazy. You can like go to sleep being like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen tonight. in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
dream.
It's about,
be
there's
nice.
3 different kinds of memory, I guess. Autobiographical memory, semantic memory, and episodic memory. And it has to do, I guess, with your subconscious and which memory it's tapping into. when
Like if
you're
you have a
dreaming.
photographic memory, I wonder if you have different dreams.
a different kind of dream.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I have what do you call the worst kind of memory? That's what I
I
have.
have like, me too. I have no memory.
I don't remember. Like I'll watch a movie and then like 2 weeks later, like Martin, like, oh,
No,
let's watch
yeah.
that. He's like, we watched it 2 weeks ago. I'm like, you're lying. We did not. He's like,
Oh.
we watched this movie.
I
No
will have
recollection.
breakfast and then like an hour later not remember what I ate.
Oh,
Like,
I have the
I
worst
just have
short-term
no idea.
memory. I have the worst. Like,
Yeah.
I cannot. If someone goes, "What did you do this weekend?" I cannot, for the life of me, think of it. I can't think.
Oh,
of
I
it.
like black out in fear. I like have no idea. It's so bad. Like, I don't remember what I wore yesterday. Do
No,
you?
Who knows? I wear the same thing
Don't-
every day.
Well,
so
I
don't
did
know.
because I like just changed out of it.
After a week of wearing it straight.
I just like I literally just changed. out of
Actually,
what
I do
wore, so-
remember because I was wearing this. So I do remember what I was wearing.
I have to look at photos. Like if I took a photo, like if I took a selfie or something, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what I have no idea.
What is that?
It's called getting old, I guess.
Seriously, I guess.
Next voicemail.
Hello, web crawlers. Web crawlers. I had to leave a voicemail because if you hear rumbling right now, it's because I'm in my car and it's fucking freezing. I'm in Buffalo, so it's like 37 degrees right now.
Oh, God.
I just got off my shift at work and I listened to the Mailbag episode that had like the two Titanic reoccurring dream or recurring dream, whatever. It had the two Titanic dream stories in it. And I was like, oh, what a crazy coincidence that they both had the Titanic dreams. I fucking hear those two things and then I have to go pee. So I go into the like employee area. I work at a grocery store. I'm your favorite grocer, neighborhood grocer.
Thank you for your
And
service.
I go into the back employee area and I walk past like one of the manager offices where they do all like I'm so shot right now. Like I just had such a long shift, so my brain is just mush. So anyways, I go, Jesus Christ. I go into the back area where one of the manager's offices is with a bunch of computers, and the computer closest to the door usually has a screensaver that is a snow leopard. It's been a snow leopard since I started working here about a year and 4 months ago. And for some fucking reason today, when I walk by, it's a picture of the fucking Titanic.
No.
Why you would have that as your background, I don't know.
That's
weird. But also, of fucking course, that's your background the day I listen to a podcast talking about the
That's
Titanic.
crazy.
Come
So
on.
anyways, I thought you guys would enjoy that.
That's
Have
wild.
a wonderful day, and I hope you can hear this.
Oh, I heard the honk honk. Did you hear the honk honk?
I did. Yeah. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, yes. Why would you have a picture of the Titanic sinking as your background image? As
That's
like your,
so dark.
I can see like the Titanic, the ship, but like
Did he say sinking?
Yeah, he said sinking.
Okay, that's crazy. That's really wild.
also thank you for working in a grocery
I
store.
know, God.
Okay, next voicemail.
Hey guys,
Okay.
this is for web crawlers. I was just calling after listening to the near-death experience episode. By the way, this is so like part of it, I'm very intrigued. Part of it, like when people described like all the different colors and all the weird time and space shit, like a little bit, I was like, have you never done drugs before? Or, like the first time I ever was like super high off smoking weed, I was like 14 and I was like writing with a regular pencil and I thought it was coming out in rainbow ink and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And then the next morning I looked at it and it was just regular pencil. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's what they're experiencing. Like the first time I really got like the first time I did acid, for instance, I was like, I understand all of physics. I am science. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I am my soul, I am your soul, I am the earth. Like that's how I felt. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. And looking at crazy colors, I've literally done acid and just closed my eyes and looked at the inside of my eyelids and had the most amazing time. So like the guy that touched the tree and became the tree. Last time I ate mushrooms with my sister, she was like, come look at this tide pool with me. And I was like, please leave me alone. I'm very busy staring at trees. Literally, I spent like 2 hours staring at trees, having a marvelous time. So, yeah. That being said, I do believe in it. I just don't know about all the like weird, like psychedelic stuff people are experiencing. But story time, when my uncle was passing away, he was inside the hospital room, and he was in hospice, but for some reason he had to go back to the hospital. Anyway, it was like, I think it was like April or something, where it was like weird that it was raining in Northern California. And he was like, it's raining outside. And we were all like, oh, okay. Like, I remember my aunt being like, oh, sweetie, like, whatever. Like, she kind of just thought he was like hallucinating, but trying to just like engage in conversation to make him feel good. And then we went outside, you guys, and it was raining, and he knew it. And that was like kind of cool to see, because he was very peaceful about it. So I do believe it, but some of this stuff, I'm just like, okay, some of these square bears need to expand their mind. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Maria.
Square bears.
Hashtag clockwise to the left.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
What did she say? Hashtag what?
Clockwise to the left. That's in one of my baking videos. That's what one of the directions was. It was turn it clockwise to the left, and it blew my mind. Like, I had no idea what they meant. Clockwise to the left.
Yeah, that is confusing.
Square bears need to do some drugs.
It doesn't make sense.
Clockwise
to the left.
Well, if it's going up to the left.
Yeah.
It goes
if you keep going,
right. if you keep going, you'll eventually go left.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, wow. Allie, how is it? What is that juice?
Is that a creation juice?
Well, it's a smoothie, but it's thinner than usual, so it kind of tastes like a juice. It's called the Blue Boost.
Ooh.
Coconut milk, banana, mango, flax meal, hemp seeds, blue algae, chlorophyll, MCT oil, and vanilla extract.
Ooh.
Okay, next voicemail.
Hi, web crawlers. This is Alexa, and I'm here with my sister, Kara.
Hi.
And we were talking about how, like, our old house is, like, haunted, and Kara's had, like, some crazy dreams there. So I'm going to give this on to her, and she's going to tell her, like, tell y'all a crazy dream she had. Go for it, Kara. Hi. It's
Hi.
Kara. Oh, right. So I had some pretty crazy dreams. Yeah, you got it, Kara. Anyway, okay, so I used to sleep in my mom and dad's bed in their room. When I was little, I was like 8 years old, I would sleep in the middle of my back. So that means, I don't know. Okay. And then...
Are you guys okay?
So there's an owl that would always be outside of our house on a tree.
Ooh.
And then I would always hear it at night going to sleep. And then I got it in my dream. It came into the room in my dream. And then it started talking to me, and then hooing at me.
Yes,
And then a guy appeared with the owl at the edge. This is at the edge of the bed. The owl is there too, in a Domino's shirt. And then
a Domino's shirt,
like delivery, like pizza.
And I was like, it feels very real. And to this day, I don't know if it's real or not, but it felt very real. And he was in just like the edge of the bed saying, this is a dream. Like, you're fine. And then he started talking about, like, he was like, I have a few things I have to tell you. And I forgot the few things. But he just was standing at the edge of the bed talking to my mom and dad and me. But my mom and dad were still asleep. And I was trying to wake them up. And then I realized I got sleep paralysis. But then I couldn't move, so this guy was talking to me at the edge of my bed and telling me what I had to do. He was just there. And I couldn't say anything to my mom and dad. And when I finally woke up, it felt all real. It sounded crazy. That was great. Did, like, the owl ever come back in your dreams? No? Okay. All right, well, thank you, web crawlers. That was Kara's awesome story. She has more interesting, like, crazy stories than I do for the most part. But, yeah, we love y'all.
Okay.
I'm going to venture to say that was a dream.
Yeah. I don't. There's a guy with a Domino's shirt. There was an owl.
I think the owl was wearing a Domino's shirt.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so
that is
cute.
really
that is adorable.
Oh my
Delivering
god!
a mini pizza.
A little pizza in its wing.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
So adorable. They should do that. Domino's
And it was like,
have owls deliver their pizzas.
Who ordered the pizza?
Oh my god, Melissa, that's such a great ad campaign. Because because they do like late night deliveries. And owls are like night owl things. And so he shows up in his little Domino's shirt with his little pizza and he goes
like pizza. And it should be like, are you a night owl?
Yes.
Like, and then the owl should show up with a pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God. That's a $1 billion idea. Is it too late to get it on the Super Bowl? That commercial?
Let's just send this video to the
I'll make some
Super
calls.
Bowl.
Call Tom Brady, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, but it's important we get this out.
We got to make it.
Okay, all right.
There's
we got
one
two more
more
voicemails.
Oh, is it one
We
or
have
two?
Two more.
Two? Okay.
Hi, this is a message for the web crawlers. It's Becky from England again.
Becky.
I'm probably overdoing this, but I just have
Cheerio.
to tell you guys this. So, firstly, how crazy that another girl rang in after me with a Titanic dream.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't sleep. Like, I listened to that like 12:30 at night. I was up till like 4 a.m. Like, I could not sleep. I was just so pumped about it. But yeah, that was crazy. Also, what I didn't mention about my dream is that at the start of my dream, I'm always in a lift. And I'm in the lift, and then the door's open, and I go into the party. And the other listener that rang in, Lesha, I think it was, she said that she's in a lift trying to get her parents onto a lifeboat.
That's crazy.
If I told you guys on my other voicemail that I'd started in a lift, both of our voicemails would have been, I'm having a reoccurring dream. I've had a reoccurring dream where I'm on the Titanic and I'm in a lift. And they would have both started out like that.
That
would have been
just even
insane.
crazier.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, so that was mental. And also, Ali, thank you so much for your take on my dream and what it could have meant. I did write this in the Discord, but I didn't know if you'd seen it. So I couldn't remember how old I was when I was having that dream. And by what you said, made me think about what was sort of going on in my life. And it made me remember what age I was that year that I was having that dream because of like just other stuff in my life that was happening. So yeah, you did really well. So that was awesome.
Wow.
You should do that more often when people call in.
Another win for me.
Another one for Allie.
Just listen to your next episode about Dolly Ostrich. And through the whole episode, I found it really difficult to concentrate. And not only just because there was a lot that happened, also because every time he said Dolly, all I was thinking about was Ali's dog.
Me too. To tell you the
And
truth.
when you're thinking about a dog with a secret man living in the loft that cleans the house and killing their husband, it's a very different story when you imagine it being a dog. So I was thinking, since your other dog movie about the CEO boss and all that sort of stuff has fallen through, maybe you should have a take on Dolly Ostrich, but featuring a dog instead. You know what I mean? I think that would work
Murderer.
really well. So we'll see what anyone else thinks for that. I think it'd be great. But there you go. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Keep it up. Love it. Still cannot get over the Titanic thing. That was crazy. You should do a Titanic episode, by the way. And yes, so see you later, girls. Bye, baby.
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 Baby. Wow.
Yeah,
Allie
a movie. Yeah, I'm
instead of like a dog that saves the day, a dog murderer.
Yeah, and then the dog is having an affair with another dog that's living in the attic. Maria's not sold.
No, I'm just putting it all together. No. You just give me a minute to see it. No. Okay.
I see. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay, last voicemail of the day.
Okay, this message is for the web crawlers. My name is Shea. I called in last week with like some stupid synchronicities. I like really was craving talking to you guys and or calling you guys.
Craving.
And I don't know. Okay, I'm freaking out because I was just at a Dollar Tree getting supplies for a craft, and I met this really nice woman, and she was talking because I was picking up these shells, right? And she was like, "Oh, have you seen these like sea glass pieces?" And I was like, "Oh no, but that's so cool." And so we were talking, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like she was giving me all these craft ideas, and I was like, "You should start an Etsy." Like she was like this nice older woman, and anyways, sorry, I'm parking right now. Anyways, but like we're talking, and I'm telling her she's just starting an Etsy account, and I introduce myself, and she says. I like say, "Hi, I'm Shay," and she's like, "Hi," and I say, "What's your name?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm Monique Hoyt. You probably heard
heard about me on the news. I'm like, what? Why? And then she was like, you know the dating game killer? Yeah, I survived him. What?
What?
Actual fuck? She was so nice and like so cool. Anyways, I got her phone number. And so I thought maybe if you guys wanted to like interview her, I don't know.
Yeah.
I told her that like I listened to these true crime podcasts, and I was asking her if she'd be open to that, and so she gave me. Anyways, I'm freaking out. Like I don't know what to do with myself.
I'm freaking out now.
I'm gonna go do some pottery because like I don't know. Anyways, I love you guys, Maria. You're like you know that one person who they could say anything and like it makes you laugh. It's Maria. Like you could literally like kill me and like torture me and do anything, and I would just laugh. I'm not laughing. That's kind of depressing. But like you could literally be like you could bully me, and I would just love it. I'd be honored. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Right. Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Wow. There's a lot going on.
That's
voicemail.
insane. We gotta get her number. Email us, please.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
give
send
us
us an
that
email.
info. That's crazy.
Oh my God, that's wild. That's crazy.
I love it that she's like, you've probably heard of me.
Yeah.
I survived the dating game killer.
Okay. That's
Wow.
Whoa.
wild. Also,
I love it that she started by saying you should open an Etsy shop.
She's like, well, I survived the dating game killer.
I survived the dating game killer. Holy moly. Yeah, we would love to get our hands on her. In a non-murdery way. In an interviewee way. Wow. Well, guys, another great mailbag in the books. Please continue to email and voicemail us. We always love talking to you. I am Allie, Etsy Shop Siegel.
I'm Melissa Titanic Stetton.
And I'm Maria Seaglass Blasucci.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.